On this segment, we're at Mechanics Plus Towing and Transport, but so much more. And I'm joined now by Mark Firetag. And Mark, thank you for taking a second to be with us. Mechanics Plus, tell us about the transport and everything else, because you guys don't just do transport, you do everything. But first, tell us, where you're located and give us a little overview.
All right, we do a little bit of everything. We do a lot of towing, we do transport, we do rollback service, we do dealer trades. We have 2 shops where we do full automotive repair, we do light truck repair, we do heavy truck as far as tractor trailers, we do steel fabrication. We also have a 60-foot spray booth in our Emmaus location to paint pretty much anything we could fit in there. We also do pressure wash some vehicles for some customers that ask for it. We have a vinyl shop where we can letter your vehicle. We also do signs out of that shop. We do a little bit of everything.
I tell you what, Mark, you guys, at first I thought, okay, you're a towing company, and I show up and I'm looking at it and I go, amazing, what an operation. And you have 3 locations. Tell us where they're located.
We have 1 location in Quakertown right on 309 before the bypass on the right-hand side. We have another location at 4701 Colebrook Avenue in Emmaus, which is a 20,000 square foot building. That's our main facility. And we moved over here to Bethlehem right off of 412. We have a 3-bay garage where we will start being car repair and light trucks, not too much heavy stuff, but on the lighter end we could do anything from inspections to motorhomes to trailers in a Bethlehem shop.
Well, let's talk about the repair business, because you are a large company, but you do offer repairs, inspections to just about anyone, don't you?
Yes, we do a lot of retail stuff. We do a lot of commercial stuff for some of your big accounts. I'm sure everybody knows the Hers Potato Chip Company. We do a lot of their trucks, Cintas. We do a lot of your major commercial vehicles, but we do a lot of your retail. Some of your mom and pops come in. We do motorcycles, we do motorhomes, we do travel trailers, pretty much a little bit for everybody.
And regular cars as well, right?
Yep, light duty cars, light duty trucks. We have different mechanics for different things. Your light duty cars are a little bit different to fix than your heavy duty trucks with all the computers and the new technology that you need. So we have mechanics for your small cars and your light trucks. We have mechanics for your fleet vehicles and your commercial vehicles.
Okay, so on the towing end, somebody gets stuck. How do they, I know you get calls from a lot of different sources, and if somebody has, a supplier for towing, can you help them as well?
We actually tow for some of your big companies. We tow for AAA, we tow for Agiro, that's another huge motor club. We tow for a lot of your dealers around here. We do a lot of dealer trades for your new vehicles. And if you need a tow personally, you can call our phone number and we can help you on the retail side also.
One of the things I really liked about knowing you and learning about what goes on is there's a lot of local touch to it. You have local people working, people care, and they get involved to help the local people. So, in wrapping up our segment, people that just want to have their cars looked at by a professional, or maybe that engine light is on, or whatever, they can just call in. How does that work?
Sure, you can call in a Bethlehem shop, you can call the Emmaus shop. You can talk to either service guy at the Emmaus shop. Our service guy is Ken. At the Bethlehem shop, his name is Art. Either one of them can plug your car in, read it on the computer, see what the check engine light's about. If you have a transmission light, we can see what that's about, right down to inspection and emissions.
And kind of like wrapping it up in a final word, but you also have collision. So if somebody got into a crash and they're not sure where to get good work done, that's another area they could come to you for.
In the Emmaus location, we do all kind of collision repairs from light duty all the way up to tractor trailers.
So what have we left out? What do we want to leave people thinking about? We're thinking about Mechanics Plus towing and transport, but yet so much more. Wrap it up for us. Give them a final word.
All right, we do a little bit of extra stuff outside the normal scope of mechanical work. We run dump trucks. We haul sandstone. We do a lot of paving on the road. We have tractor trailers that actually haul backhoes and haul bulldozers. Some of the other odd stuff that we do, we sell and service snowplows in the wintertime. We also sell and service STL light bars. We install them on fire trucks. We install those on some police cruisers, and any amber light that a snowplow truck may need, we can install it on that truck also. We do a lot of fabrication in our welding shop. We have 3 certified welders that we can do. We can make DOT bumpers for trailers. We can modify your plow hitches. We even weld up dumpsters for people that have rotted out dumpsters. The certified welders do a little bit of everything in the welding end. Our hydraulic shop, we can fix any cylinders. We can take them out for repair. We usually remove them from the vehicle, take them for repair, reinstall them. We make our own hoses in shop. We have a lot of fittings that we need for any type of, let's say, bucket truck that breaks down, farm tractors that break down, anything that has hydraulics on, we should be able to fix and service for you. Anything with tires that roll on the road, we can repair.
Searching for the best educational experience for your child in the Lehigh Valley? At St. Michael the Archangel, we will assist your child in reaching their full potential in a safe, nurturing environment where respect and safety are our priority. We don't just teach students, we inspire leaders by developing strong Christian values while achieving academic excellence. St. Michael the Archangel School, nurturing students, challenging minds, inspiring faith-filled leaders. St. Michael the Archangel School, the total package.
On this segment, we're talking about something I believe is revolutionary, something very exciting. I'm here with Dr. Mark Lesagio. We're talking about Body by Sage, and we're talking about a laser item that has really changed the way people are perceiving inches lost off of their body.
That's absolutely correct, Art.
Well, give us a little background. First of all, who you are, where you're located, and then maybe how this system works.
Okay, my name is Dr. Mark Lesagio. I'm a board-certified chiropractic neurologist. I'm located at 1220 Ilex Mill Road in Bethlehem. And I have an affiliated company called Body by Sage.
Now, let's talk about this laser treatment because, people traditionally have heard a lot of stories about inches lost, weight loss, the whole routine. I know you work with people on developing eating habits and good ways of losing weight, keeping it off, but this product can give them that kickstart that they've been looking for to really start things going.
That's absolutely correct. Well, we found out doing years of research, and like you said, you hear this fad diet, that fad diet, diets here, come and go. Going hand in hand with the chiropractic profession, I wanted something natural. I was always looking to help people because we are the largest, or what you want to say, the fattest country in the world. Okay, so I'm bringing to the Lehigh Valley, imported from England, is called the strawberry laser, which will help reduce inches.
Now, the way this works is someone comes in, and of course they've got inches they're bringing with them, and you measure them up. Tell us the procedure, how it works.
Okay, Art, the way the system works is Nita, who is my certified assistant, will pre-measure the area that the person or the client wants to be treated. Then she applies the belt, which has the 60 lasers on it, and she has to apply the other 2 lasers to the lymph node area for it's 10 minutes per treatment area. Then after she's done, she'll move the belt to the other area, especially when you're talking about the abdomen, and another 10 minutes we've done. So a total of 20 minutes per session. When the treatment is done, the belt would come off, and then Nita will do a post measurement of the area to show the total inches lost. And there's like 10, I call them bricks. They're lasers, or the bricks, and each one has 6 lasers in the brick. So there's 60 lasers, and actually 2 go to your lymphatics. So the way that works is the laser, just think of it hits the fat cell, okay? A fat cell like a grape. The laser pokes holes through that fat cell, out flushes the water, triglycerides, fatty acids. That goes through the lymphatic system. We have 2 lasers that get connected to the, basically to help stimulate the lymphatics to drain, and that's why we have the pre and post, I call it pre and post operation, where basically the client or the patient would have to drink water prior to the system and after.
And so then you pass it through your system?
Absolutely.
Well, it sounds revolutionary. It sounds really, I know it's approved, correct?
Absolutely. It's FDA cleared.
That's huge. And so it's a very safe to use. You put this on, would you call it like a laser lipo, or is that not the proper term?
Yes, that's what it's called. And the thing is, people have to be aware. They have to be aware there's advertisements out there that says laser-like. That is not true laser. There are lasers around. You also got to compare. Some of these lasers, there's only 25, some are only 40. We have 62.
Okay, so obviously somebody might say, well, how many treatments can I get? How often can I come?
It all depends how many inches they want to lose. We sell them in packages.
Okay, so they can call up, find out about the packages, and if they have a specific area of their body that they want to lose weight from, or inches from, I should say, you can just do that area?
Absolutely. We do the waist, we do thighs, we do arms, and my sister makes me laugh because she calls them cankles. I guess that's what the women call it. But it's not just for women, it's for men too. This is also for female and male bodybuilders. If they want to get the edge on their competitors before they go in competition, they can lose that little extra inches before they do that and get more ripped.
Well, as we've seen and as we've heard, this has been on national TV. I think it has been on the Rachael Ray show. It's been something that's being talked about. You brought it to the Lehigh Valley. In a final word, doctor, what do you want to leave people thinking about when they're thinking about the whole Body by Sage? Obviously, it's here at your office. They can just call up, no pressure. How's it work?
Well, if you want to get into those pants that you bought years ago and they were tight on you, or dresses that you just bought and you're like, geez, I put on this poundage now, and you want to do it quickly and safely, the best way to do it is Body by Sage, the Lila Strawberry Laser.
Now let's take a look at what Rachael Ray had to say about this recently on her program.
So we're back. Earlier in the show, you guys all met Candace. She's center stage right now. She's trying out for all of us the newest non-invasive procedure. It's like a laser lipo with no surgery involved. We took her measurements. You guys just completed the second set of measurements, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so Candace was measured before in inches, and she has just been remeasured. How many inches total has she lost?
Well, 8 inches off her circumference in the 4 areas measured.
Off her circumference, total in the 4 measured areas.
So she was a 36 before, she's a 34 now everywhere.
So what is the most she lost in any one area in inches?
She lost in the lower abdominal area 2 1/4 inches.
That's amazing. So let's see before and afters. Why don't we shoot you from the front, just like we did before we
Hands
started?
up.
There. Wow.
Look at that.
And then let's turn. Wow. Oh my God! Candace, how do you feel?
Great. Amazed. Absolutely
Rachel.
amazed.
Oh, we're gonna start working on my butt right now. I'm gonna sit right down. This really is remarkable, and this doesn't hurt.
That's
Not
correct.
at all.
I mean,
Not at all.
it's certainly reasonably priced compared to surgery.
Oh, yeah.
And if you follow this up with a healthy diet, there's no reason to say it doesn't last.
And we really want that. We want that for our patients. We want something that lasts long, that they can do easy, no downtime, painless, no bruising. And man, go after it in the gym, go after it in the kitchen, everything.
It's amazing. It really is. Thank you so much.
Joined by Rick Rhinehart, who's had the opportunity to use this great equipment. And Rick, you've had some great success, the laser system here. Tell us about it.
Well, I've had 2 treatments so far. My first treatment, I lost 5.5 inches. My second treatment, I've lost 5 inches, and right in my stomach area, and it stayed off.
See, that's the important part. It actually stayed off. Now, that's got to make you feel like, wow, things are changing.
Absolutely. When you get, that losing those inches that you just can't get rid of all the time and keep them off. That's what the biggest thing was, is a month later after my first treatment, I actually had the inches stay off.
Well, this is like a kickstart to a new life. So when you come in here and you lose 5, now people would say 5 inches, or how many did you say?
A total of 10.5 inches.
10.5 inches in 2 treatments.
Yes, in 2 treatments.
Now that's pretty amazing. So now when somebody says to you, you gotta be kidding me, what's your answer to that?
The proof is right here. Proof is right in the stomach.
Searching for the best educational experience for your child in the Lehigh Valley? At St. Michael the Archangel, we will assist your child in reaching their full potential in a safe, nurturing environment where respect and safety are our priority. We don't just teach students, we inspire leaders by developing strong Christian values while achieving academic excellence. St. Michael the Archangel School, nurturing students, challenging minds, inspiring faith-filled leaders. St. Michael the Archangel School, the total package.
On this segment, we're joined by Bobby Hunt from My Money Mat. And Bobby, thank you for taking a minute to be with us and talk to us a minute about My Money Mat and also how you got started, because it's an interesting business.
My Money Mat is a restaurant placemat. In February 2010, I set out with this idea. I visited a restaurant It's Queen City Diner on Lehigh Street. That's where it started. My Money Mat made its debut on Easter Sunday weekend in 2010. And since it's grown to well over 15, 16 locations, currently at 18, it works well for a lot of different categories of business. And there are a few that don't work. When those categories call me, I simply explain to them that I haven't had anyone successfully use the placemat in their category, and I decline the order.
Well, I know you take it very passionately, and what you do is very interesting because you care about your clients, and you really do care about them. It's an outside-the-box kind of business in the sense that you do things untraditionally that work, and the people who are with you on the mats for the restaurants seem to stay with you.
Majority of my clients have been with me since the beginning, and a majority of my clients use more than one location. There's now a double-spaced sized ad available on the placemat, and all I can say to you is I don't know how this works, why it works, but I can tell you that I wake up every morning and I go to work with the theory, one man plus one God equals my money mat. That's how I explain it.
Well, it's been going on successfully for quite some time. So who uses it? How does it used? I mean, who uses it? Who takes advantage of my money mat?
There's a list of sole proprietors, family businesses, larger companies, non-profit organizations, and even large entities like Good Shepherd Rehabilitation and Northwestern Lehigh School District.
Well, I know that when we all go to restaurants, there's always a placemat. And you do kind of look down, you're doodling on it or you're looking at it, and yours are pretty exceptional, the coloring, everything.
My Money Mat is produced in full CMYK, full living color. It's 300 DPI, what that is high resolution. It is one of the only full color high resolution placemats produced in the United States.
I tell you, when I look at them, to be honest with you, I always feel like, man, this is good enough to frame. I like to take it home, but they really do. They jump off at you. The ads do jump off.
And I love to hear when I walk into a restaurant, from time to time, a server will tell me, you are not going to believe this, but I was bringing the food over to this table and they saw it come and they picked up the placemat, folded it up, and put it in their pocket.
Yeah, can I get another one? Yeah. So, when it comes to production of it, Bob, I mean, who's behind the production of My Money Mat?
Myself. I have no employees. I take care of all the responsibilities from CEO right on down to janitor. I have 2 outside contracted services. One is for graphic design, that's MS Tex, formerly Copiers Inc. in Bath, and Christmas City Printing in Bethlehem is the exclusive commercial printer of My Money Mat.
And let's just go over it again, because right now you're operating at a lot of different places. How many places do you have these mats in?
Currently 18. By the end of today, it may be 19. They include Queen City Diner, East Penn Diner, Valley Family Restaurant, Hanover Eatery, Oasis Family Restaurant, Borderline Restaurant, Miller's Diner, Katie's and Schleicher's up in New Tripoli, a Country View Diner in Slatington, up in the Slate Belt, it's Gap Diner, Mount Bethel Diner, Doughboys. I probably forgot a few, but that's okay. Just check the map on my website.
Well, I tell you, and when you start going through them, it's a long list, and you successfully have made the mats, continue to make it. Everybody's happy. The advertisers are happy. So let's talk about that, because if somebody's watching this and they are a small business or a large business, they can afford this, and you have a pricing that's good for everybody.
How I'd like to wrap up this segment is if you're a dining patron, enjoy the 2-page spread on the table before you when you arrive at one of my restaurants. If you're a business owner, go to mymoneymat.com, read the homepage. It's about printing, graphic design, my brick truck. The pricing is there, and you can also watch this video on my website. Click on the available spots page. The current placemat that's in the restaurant is shown there, along with the available spots for the upcoming placemat. And then on the testimonials page, you can read about a dozen. I put about a dozen up along with the ad that they use. It's on the testimonial page. You can read what other business owners feel about My Money Mat and dealing with me.
Searching for the best educational experience for your child in the Lehigh Valley? At St. Michael the Archangel, we will assist your child in reaching their full potential in a safe, nurturing environment where respect and safety are our priority. We don't just teach students, we inspire leaders by developing strong Christian values while achieving academic excellence. St. Michael the Archangel School, nurturing students, challenging minds, inspiring faith-filled leaders. St. Michael the Archangel School, the total package.
On this segment, we're at Sawmill Golf Course in Easton. A golf course that not only is exciting to play, but it's been a dream for a long time for Mr. Dick Field. And Dick, thank you again for being with us on the program. We've talked about this before, but this, if you look back in time, what did this look like?
It was a rundown farm to start off with, that's all.
Somehow you had a vision about putting together, how did you see a golf course emerging out of this farm? And somehow in your mind you could see that.
Oh, you have to do a lot of looking to see it first. You have to see the lay of the land and where the greens should be or could be, and just have to put it all together. It took a lot of time for me.
Do you remember what year you started?
1965 I bought this place. The year.
You were telling, I think, on some of the other programs we talked about, you had the whole family walking through picking up rocks.
Yeah, right, but they all helped all along, and Nancy is still with me to keep it going. So
Nancy's your daughter, and Nancy now is kind of the marketing director and in charge.
She's everything now. She's chief cook and bottle washer. That's her. She's doing a good job too. So
well, let's talk about the course for a minute, because when people come here, it's laid out uniquely. The greens look great. Describe it. How's it? Okay, I know the first 9, back 9.
Well, the first 9 we finished in 1987, and then I got working on the back 9, and that took me another 10 years to get that done. But it's a lot of work doing it right, and everything was done right. We built all the greens to USGA specifications so that they would be playable all year long, and after a rain there's no problem. So all the hard work paid off. It's coming along good yet.
How would you describe the first 9? I mean, it's kind of, is it like most courses, warm-up time and then the back 9 get tougher?
Pretty much. The front 9 is pretty much in the level part of it, and nothing too out of order with it, but the back 9 we had some choice spots that we used that turned out pretty good for the overall layout.
So when somebody comes here, I mean, whether they're a first-time golfer or whether they've been golfing for a long time, it can challenge them.
Yes, nobody eats the place up. You know, they have to work for it. We have some good golfers who can score pretty well, but for the most part, it's user-friendly. Okay, it doesn't intimidate people and make them not want to come back. We want them to come back, and with the layout we have, they keep coming back. They aren't driven away by unruly greens or anything that's unfair.
Seems like a very happy crowd when I come here. They're all happy, and you know, I know it's affordable. It's a very affordable price.
Right.
That was important to you.
That's the most important, really. If it isn't affordable, then you're not going to get young people or beginners. They don't want to drop $100 to play a round of golf. Here they can come for a fraction of that, and if they aren't good, they're still welcome here, and they can take their time and enjoy themselves. I want it to be enjoyable. That's the main thing.
Any final words or anything we left out that you'd like to say, you know, to the community about the golf course?
It's been everything I hoped it would be when I started working. It's been a lot of work, but it's been very satisfying to see people come here and enjoy themselves.
We've been joined by Nancy, and Nancy, you know, your dad was just talking about how much you mean to him and what goes on here at the course, and I know you're working diligently day-to-day operations, but let's talk about tournaments here, because there's a couple things we didn't mention with your father. One is there's a new addition going on here for people to have parties and tournaments and things. Tell us a little bit about that.
We just finished, we're coming down to the wire now, finishing up what will be the loft at Sawmill, with the second floor of the clubhouse, which used to be basically a hayloft. He kept the features of it, and we can seat probably 150 people for banquets, parties, whatever.
As we're talking, they're seeing that. Boy, it is beautiful. The flooring, everything. It's a great place to have a party. Is it something that is catered here? Is that how that works?
Yes, that's what we will be working with local caterers.
So if somebody has somebody in mind, they bring them with them, or you provide that?
Both, yeah, either way. We're going to have a list of caterers that we use, or if somebody has something in mind, you know, we can work with that also.
And how about tournaments now? There are tournaments that go on throughout the year, things that are run here, women's leagues, men's leagues, things like that. Just mention that, and then if somebody has an idea, wants to start something, what they would do.
Yeah, we have our senior league on Monday, we have a men's league, we have a ladies league, we have our tournaments, we have our breast cancer tournament every July, we have our course championships in August. We welcome groups to come in. We have groups that come in every year from different places that have tournaments here and fundraisers, and you know, we can help you set one up, or if you know what you want to do, we can work with you to, you know, to schedule it, and everybody seems very happy when we have those tournaments.
Final word. What do we want to leave everybody thinking about? It's Sawmill. It's part of your life, part of your family, but yet it's a really neat course. Just in a final word, let people know what you think about it.
Sawmill is family. The employees are like family. The people that come here, we're not just, you know, any other golf course. We care about all the people that come in, you know, beyond their golf score, and it's a very happy, comfortable atmosphere, and it's just such a great place to be, really.
We've now been joined by Ann Francisco, and Ann, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. You have been around this golf course for a very long time. Tell us about yourself and a little bit about your history here.
Well, I started in the first women's league in 1987, and I golfed a couple years, and then I went to work, and then I came back 7 years ago, and I played today in the ladies league.
What do you like about Sawmill Golf Course?
Well, I like it because it's women friendly. The holes aren't real long. Like, I've golfed all over the Poconos and all over, you know, around here within an hour, and some of the Pocono ones, you can't reach them with a driver, average woman.
Yeah.
And these I can reach with a driver, you know.
Sure. We've now been joined by Mr. Phil Mittman, and Phil, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. You're out here on the golf course.
I sure am on this golf course. You know, what's interesting about this Sawmill course is that it has quite a few challenges, but the Fields family started it in, I think, 1965, and it's just gotten better all the time. I just started playing golf 2 years ago, but it's a blast for me and the guys I come out with. My wife Linda doesn't golf yet.
So do you come out often?
I come out at least once a week, sometimes twice, because I come out with other guys, and sometimes I come out by myself just to really practice. Art, it is really a position golfer's course. It may not be as long as some others, but you got to be on the course because the fairways are pretty tight. There are a number of hills, and there are a number of things that kick to the right. So it's a position golf. So it's great practice and makes you really work.
Walking around on a beautiful day at the golf course, ran into Mr. Tom Evans. And Tom, what are you doing here today?
Playing some golf with my wife.
Now, we're at Sawmill Golf Course, and you are retired from your other position, but what was that position?
I was the superintendent of schools at Easton.
I'm sure that was an adventure for you.
Oh, yes. Kept me busy.
How many years did you do that?
Well, I was in the district 24 years. I was a superintendent for about 2.5 before I retired, but I was the principal of the high school for 13 years.
Now, what brings you out to Sawmill Golf Course?
Chance to relax in a beautiful atmosphere.
What do you think of the course?
It's a great course. It really is. It's challenging. But I like the relaxed atmosphere. The people here are very friendly, and everybody that plays here is extremely courteous. So it makes for a very relaxing and pleasant experience.
MVP is valuable to me while I am out cutting grass. Should I have an accident, this baby will save my life. On Sunday, when I go to church, I clip it right on my belt.
I prefer wearing mine around my neck on the lanyard, no matter where we go. If we're traveling to Hawaii or babysitting, house sitting for our children, this goes with us. He is my MVP.
And she is my MVP.
For more information on how you can protect your most valuable person, call Altronix Security today.
Searching for the best educational experience for your child in the Lehigh Valley? At St. Michael the Archangel, we will assist your child in reaching their full potential in a safe, nurturing environment where respect and safety are our priority. We don't just teach students, we inspire leaders by developing strong Christian values while achieving academic excellence. St. Michael the Archangel School, nurturing students, challenging minds, inspiring faith-filled leaders. St. Michael the Archangel School, the total package.